times. Like, we rewatched it a whole bunch of times because as an O-line, we really like seeing stuff like that because it shows our running backs. Because Evan does the same thing. I mean, Evan gets a lot of props too. He's just doing the same thing because then we can see that. I mean, these guys are giving it as much as we are, and like I said, when they were up like that, we get to go in on the pile, and we really enjoy doing that.
Sacks are a quarterback and offensive line conjoined stat. Obviously, if you don't have good pocket discipline as a quarterback, you're going to get more sacks. If you guys are giving up more pressures, there's going to be more sacks on the flip side. What is there a kind of continuity on practices each week where you're practicing where Sorsby is going to be setting his depth with him, like in consciously, or is it kind of separately? You guys are watching film and seeing where Sorsby is going to be setting, and you're not necessarily kind of exactly practicing that and repping that, but it's just kind of coming together and been really fruitful this season anyway.
I mean, the coaches, that's something that the coaches have done a really good job with. I mean, Coach Cardwell, well, there's a lot of times when we're doing, like, blitz pickup and stuff like that. He'll have us, like, turn around and, like, show us exactly where Sorsby is going to be set up. So, I mean, and then during film, he'll do the same thing. So it's something that we'll be able to be like, okay, this play, he's going to typically, like, roll left a little bit and sit here. So you just kind of got to position your body to, I mean, just keep the guy away from Sorsby at the end of the day.
You were highly coveted coming out of the transfer portal. Under Coach Cardwell, where do you feel like you've improved the most, and how gratifying is it to see that vision play out the way you were sold?
I think I've improved a lot in just like my overall like aggressive of play. I mean, when you're playing around guys like Ev, Taryn, Gav, Dion, you're going to get more aggressive. Something that I didn't feel like I did a lot in my past years was just trying to finish my man. And playing with more aggressive, more energy. So that's something that he's been bringing to me that I've really enjoyed so far. And then just overall, like, pass protection. A lot of things that we do is we go and get hands on guys and just kind of not doing more of, like, two-hand punches and doing, like, one punch at a time, keeping your head out of things. But just I mean, our main motto is just growth and getting better week after week.
I assume for an offensive lineman, something like scoring 34 consecutive times in the red zone is a badge of honor. Did you realize that streak came to an end when you took a knee?
I was actually the one that said it. Yeah, because I look up at the scoreboard and I said, like, it said, like, the red zone, and I look at the clock and I'm like, oh, is this going to ruin our streak? And I mean, Evan next to me, he was like, it doesn't matter, we won. I was like, yeah, but it's a cool stat. So. But yeah, I did realize that. It is, I mean, it's unfortunate, but it's just how it is, how we got to finish out the game.
Do you agree with Sat that it doesn't count because you didn't try to score?
I mean, in my head, I was honestly thinking that like 50-50 on if it counted or not. And I guess it counts. So I mean, I can agree with him on that. I don't think it should count, but it is what it is.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks everyone.